to answer the question that I raised in the previous video, how much wokeness does the game need to have until you can say it's too much? The answer is any small change that is done not to improve the quality of the game, but to stimulate the modern audience. Now, I did have a conversation with Rags over the fact that Dead Space is woke, and it seems that I have been justified. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. I like to call it the double whammy. Double whammy. So, first of all, white man, obviously out. But look at this, like, the boobies. This lady has titty cancer. I want you to understand, right? Like, there is a developer that sat at a studio and looked at this picture and is like, the modern audience will hate it. It just doesn't resonate with them, right? Like, the boobs. The modern audience is scared of them. The modern audience is into chest feeding, not breastfeeding. They get terrorized when they see the boobies, so you have to remove them from the game. Look at this. This is also very beautiful. You get to see out with the old, in with the new. And it's all over the place, by the way. Here you go, like science. This is a significant, very bizarre trend that I see in Dead Space. Like, for some reason, they just want to uglify the women, and I do not understand why. Again, it's a remake, right? Like, this is not a new game that they just decided to go with, and, like, they're creating new characters. No, like, what was wrong with this? Like, this is what I want to know. Like, what was wrong with this? Absolutely nothing, but, like, they're not, like, nope, not good enough. Not good enough. What is also weird is the love interest of the character. Like, why did they make her so old? There's no explanation for it, because I don't mind. Like, this is what I want people to understand, alright? These minor changes, first of all, like, they do not remove from the game. It does raise the concern of are people that are thinking like this capable of actually making a good game. So, like, if they make Dead Space 2 remake, Dead Space 3 remake, and then they want to make Dead Space 4, can these people have the creativity required in order to make a good game? Because from past experiences, whenever a company starts doing this shit, they cannot create games. I don't know where the connection is. I don't know what they do. Like, maybe they spend too much time on Twitter instead of focusing on making games. You know, maybe the ideology is like, oh, we all need to be friends, when sometimes you need a competitive environment in order to create a good product. I genuinely do not know. But, like, from previous experience, I do not trust these people with my IPs. It's not the ideology that's the problem. It's the fact that they make games that are filled with bugs, unplayable. The characters do not speak as if they're human. Anyway, it just goes on. It just goes on. Look. It's such an uncharitable picture as well. I mean, they had to remove the Japanese man, I guess, on the Ishimura ship. You know, I understand, you know, like, you want diversity, because this is what the modern audience pays for, right? Like, if you don't put this in, no one buys the game. I understand. But, like, couldn't you find a more charitable picture? And then, of course, the all-gender restroom. So, Rags, if you're listening to this, just admit it. It's woke. You can like it. I'm not saying you can't like it, because it's a remake of the original. At the end of the day, if you like the original, you like this. But it is woke. And by woke, I mean that the people making this game had an agenda to push. Like, they couldn't sleep at night unless they changed those posters. Like, you need to understand just how small those details are. And there is, like, someone at the studio that were like, yeah, we cannot have this. It needs to change. It needs to grow. It needs to evolve like the necromorph. And that's pretty much what we're getting. Admit it, Rags. You know it to be true. Don't be contradictory just for the sake of say, I like the game, but it's woke. This is the first woke game that I like. This is what I want to hear. Let me know what you guys hear. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.